thank you so much for joining us for tennis's virtual media day. We'll go ahead and get started off with the men's team. With such a veteran team, how high are the expectations this year?
I think for the most part, our expectations kind of remain constant year to year. It might be slightly different this year with more seniors. It's kind of the discussions. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to go out? How do we want to finish? And so, that might put that lasting punch, on our expectations. It might heighten them a little bit, but at the same time, our goals remain the same. We want to be the best we could be each match that we step out on the court, and as we improve and progress, we want to be peaking at the right time as it carries us hopefully into postseason.
From last fall, what did you learn, or last fall season, what did you learn?
We saw a lot of good things. For the most part, on the men's side, we had all of our returners playing in the fall season, so we just kind of had a little bit more playing opportunities, I guess, and to see where we stand, going into the year this spring. But I thought, we had some good wins, some big wins in the ITA regional tournament with Justin Wynn upsetting a seeded player, making it to the quarterfinals. George Joachim had a good run. We had actually 5 players that made it into the round of 16s at the ITAs. And so Aaron Reiki, one of our players, defeated a top-seeded player from southeastern Oklahoma. And so, I think we had a good run there, some good things, but we know we have a lot of work to do still.
So how does the MIAA and Central Region races shape up this 2017 year?
It's strong as always, and it's, every year it's kind of a dogfight, to see where you stand, where you're going to end up and everything as you go into the conference tournament. I think the top 4 will be a tight race, and but, we can't really overlook anybody at all. We obviously have, some strong rivalries and strong competitors with Northwest Missouri State and Southwest Baptist, but every team is a worthy opponent that will give us trouble that we have to be fully prepared for.
Now, along with your women's, there's a mixture of veterans and newcomers. What are the expectations for them this coming season?
It's kind of the same thing. We kind of carry the same goals in mind, with postseason in mind and everything, but at the same time, we can't get ahead of ourselves. And so we really are day to day, focusing on the process, focusing on, each match to come and everything. And I think, it's so easy to get so caught up in, where are you standing in the polls, where are you ranked at the time, and what do you need to do to get there and everything. And so, and you just can't overlook anyone, and you have to just go day to day. The process is the most important part, and I think when you do that, then you peak at the right time, and hopefully we're playing our best tennis in April and May. So,
what did you learn along with the women's from the fall season?
We had a couple new players in our lineup, and so that we've brought in Ana Arroyo and Amanda Alvarez, both from Spain. Amanda was a transfer from junior college, and Ana is a freshman this year. And so we had all 2 out of our 3 doubles teams are our new doubles pairings. So our constant team that has remained the same as Sherry Sun and Steffi Rodriguez, who continued to play very well and had a good fall season. But I was excited to see, all 3 doubles teams perform very well. I think that's going to be one of our strengths with our team as we move forward, and hopefully that's going to be a big part of it.
And so last question, along with the women's, how does the MIAA and Central Regions shape up for?
I think this is the best it's ever been. I think it's the strongest every team has gotten. I thought, we put together a very strong roster, top to bottom, very good lineup. And you look across the board, and it seems like every other team has done the same. And so it's going to be a really fun year. It's going to have its challenges, but I think it makes for an exciting season because there's really no match that you can take the day off or anything on, and so I think we're gonna have to be prepared to compete very well, and I'm looking forward to it.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you.